So now when we think about how would we negotiate with a customer in December, they've not yet got the refund. We're just working on an estimate. So you can do this estimator. You've got year-to-date pay stubs and you've got history. They typically know, they typically get about $6,000 refund every year because they've got a couple kids, whatever. So now you've got that scenario, and now you're able to verify, with some degree, you're able to estimate what kind of refund they could anticipate going into this tax refund season. And you're able to jump on a website and verify that there's no problem based on this customer's social security number. There's no student loans or child support or something outstanding that's going to potentially interfere with that refund. So now you've got a customer who's likely to get a refund, but you don't yet have the refund check. So the language that I would typically use in my own experience would be something with a customer like, look, we're prepared to help you into a car now, even though we know you need a car now, and we're prepared to try to help, and we'll even do it with much less down payment than we typically do. But one of the things we're going to need from you is we're going to want to schedule a tax refund payment in like March. So now I can help you into car now, even with a lower down payment. We can keep the car from paying off, you keep the loan from getting too long, which is good for you. It's going to save you interest and have you paid off more quickly. But we'd be looking for a commitment from you of a tax payment in March of this year and perhaps next year as well, just to keep the thing reasonably short. Can that work for you? If we can help you into car right away, would you be agreeable to having something scheduled in your loan? You'll just have regular payments along the way, and then you can make a special payment in March, for example. And so the customers will typically jump all over that. They're excited to have an opportunity to get the car that they want now and pay later. So we just have to make a judgment whether that's a smart business decision for us, and now we help them into a car now. But it's about having language and sort of taking the approach that, even though I don't use this language exactly, we sort of take the approach, it's like, I have the keys right here for the car that you need, we sort of bring this mentality of, I can help you with the car that you need today, but here's what I'd be looking for from you in return. And oh, by the way, when you get your W-2s, we're going to ask you to come straight down here, and we're going to do your refund right here as part of the condition of doing this deal. We're going to ask you, now this part, I can't do by contract, right? I'm just asking the customer at a time that we have an understanding face to face. I'm doing this for you, but here's what I'm asking you to do in return. I want you to bring your W-2 straight to us. You're going to get the same refund you would get anywhere else. If it's not, then obviously you can go elsewhere, but we expect you'll get the same refund, you'll pay less in fees, and you'll make your payment, and you'll have the rest of your refund right away. And oh, by the way, we may be able to help you with a rapid refund as well. You may be able to walk out with some cash the same day that you buy the car, or same day that you make that payment, whatever. So just understand, when you bring your W-2, you may be able to get immediate cash, and then it'll also satisfy that special payment. So there's several benefits for the customer in doing the business with you through TaxMax, but we just have to articulate those benefits and make sure they understand. And then we kind of have to use that language about, I'm prepared to try to do this for you, but here's what I'm going to ask you to do in return. And then kind of lock up that commitment. And now we can begin to put customers in the cars in the fourth quarter with a promise of a payment in the first quarter.